Hello parents, this is Mr. Heath. First, I want to thank you for taking your time out with your child to go over the quiz, review the questions, and see if you can get greater clarity. If you still have any issues after watching these videos or your child, make sure that you or they reach out to me so I can assist you further, okay? So I'm doing this video here is I'm going to go ahead and provide the answers. I'm going to try to explain in a way that's relatively clear and stuff so, everyone can walk away with a better understanding. So with that said, let's go and begin the process here. So many of you guys know about graphs and whatnot. You've seen graphs and probably in the news because of the virus and stuff like that. So at a very basic level, that's what your child's doing now. They're starting to learn about these graphs and how mathematically we lay out these graphs, okay? Or the lines, I should say. Well, the graph of the lines in the coordinate plane. So as you look here, let me go and grab my tool. You can see that there's this line. And this line here, and I'm doing a bad crossword, but you can see what we want to do is talk about where it strikes this axis here, this up and down, this vertical, what we call the y-axis. Okay, and then when it strikes that y-axis, how does it consistently move in terms of getting from this point here to going around this way? So let's take a look at it. If you look, you can see 0, -1, -2. Looks like the line strikes at -2 on the y-axis. Okay, so -2. I'm going to put my x. I'm not going to explain any about stuff with the x. Your child can explain if they want to. Put my x, and I'm going to put my fraction bar. What I'm going to talk about is this. This is really important. This is called our, let me change up, a ratio. And it's just the relationship between the rise and the run of a line. All right, so let's talk about that rise and run of a line. So if I go here, if I rise 1, go over 2, you can see I can show how that line moved from here all the way over there. So we reflect that mathematically this way. I went up 1 movement or 1 increment, and the value of increment is 1. So I rose 1. And then you go over here. From that point where I rose up, 1 and 2, excuse me, 1 and 2. So then I go 2. So let's talk about that one more time. From that point where the line strikes on the y-axis, that -2, I rose up 1, and I ran over 2, and that got me, and that got me right over there to where that line was, okay? All right, so it looks like this thing's kind of messed up a little bit. So I would have -2 x. The rise was 1. The run was 2. And if you move your head from left to right, you can see this line is going up, so it's positive. Why don't we put a positive sign? Because everyone knows that in the absence of a negative sign, the number is going to be what? Positive. So that's how we leave that there in that equation. So that takes care of equation number, that takes care of challenge number 1. Now we're going to go on and watch the next video for challenge number 2.